Say I'm live.
But if you want, can we try again? Try again. At least it was worth a try.
No, I'm still watching it. I want to see what happened.
Sorry, I had to turn on members only. Dylan, I did go to the ER. Yes, I wasn't gonna go, and my mom was just like, "It's okay, let's go, please. Like, I'm worried about you." And then I was like getting scared because people were like messaging me about blood clots, and I'm like, "What is life right now?" So I went to the ER, and they did all the tests. They did all the tests, like every test you can think of. I felt like that. Um, and turns out it's not a blood clot in the X-ray though, because they took an X-ray of my pelvis, hip, thigh, leg, knee area, and I have arthritis. I was like, oh, but yeah, everything is really good. I do have a regular doctor, but things like that like get scheduled out for like 2 weeks, and then it's like, what if it is something really bad? In cases like that, because my doctor knows that I have an elevated D dimer, so he specifically even tells me if I ever have issues or worries of a blood clot, go straight to the ER. I can't talk. Someone said Trisha is so shady. I disagree, Spaghetti. I disagree. I mean, when you hear thousands and thousands of people say Amberlynn has cheated on her partners, you're gonna assume that's true. Last time I cheated, I was 17 years old.
Cheater, cheater, pussy eater.
A lot of people have this whole conspiracy that I cheated on Crystal with Destiny. Absolutely not. Me and Crystal broke up April 1st. Crystal was already on the dating apps on April 1st. Long story. And I think it took me about 3 weeks. It was 3 weeks later that I finally downloaded a dating app. And then it was probably like a week after that. So it was like a month after Crystal and I broke up that I even met Destiny on a dating app. So
It's not cheating if you win. It's only cheating if you get caught.
but yeah, I don't think Twitter was being mean either. She even said that I was sweet. She has always said, she's even said in her Patreon that she gets compared to me all the time. And I get compared to her all the time. And I genuinely think it's just because we're BPD sisters, not gonna lie.
The difference is that Trisha has personality. I'm just gonna be honest. She's a train wreck, but she's endearing AF. No, it's because she's skinny, but it's literally because she's attractive. And I will stand by that forever. Fat people get treated bad. Like, I don't know, like, I just don't get it. Like, how do you not see that? Like, it's so crazy. Trisha's personality isn't real, lol. She is what people want her to be.
But it's like you can't sit there and like understand believing thousands and thousands of people. I thoroughly get it. I've done it myself, and then I've later found out the truth where I'm like, oh, so that wasn't true. I fully understand, so I can't like get mad at Trisha for it. I can't feel like I don't feel like it was shade. I don't feel like it was mean. I don't feel like anything. Um, yeah, Jay, we both do have BPD trust. And plus, I've said things about her in the past where, like, when she was doing Frenemies, which was the best thing to ever happen to the internet.
Frenemies, iconic, like so iconic, but it made me see Trisha Paytas in a completely different light. The things that she would do, the things that she would say, the things that she would lie about, the gaslighting, the way that she treated Ethan, I completely changed my opinion about her. I don't think that she is a good, genuine person, and I am no longer subscribed to her. I don't watch her. I feel like Trisha Paytas gets away with literally everything bad and disgusting and racist and homophobic, mental illness shaming.
I hated how she treated Hila and Ethan, like calling Hila like a bitch and all that stuff. Like I was like vocal about like how rude that was and how horrible that was.
But yes, I have peeped her saying she lies for fun, she lies to everyone, she lies this, and like people love to lie. And like I genuinely believe it's because it's trendy not to like me. But with Trisha Paytas, like she's trending right now. People are forgetting that she still does things that are controversial, and she still says things that are very controversial. One of them being like, yeah, I lie all the time, yay me. Like she's even had guests on her show that's like, yeah, I lie too, it's like so fun. And like no one says anything about it. And I'm like, this is weird. Trisha's personality isn't real, lol. She is what people want her to be.
If one of y'all don't tell me who Trisha is, I'm gonna cry. Trisha Paytas? You don't know who that is? Oh my God, one of the people at the emergency room, the person who has to like take you to, because I'm telling you, to get to the ultrasound, it was a maze. There was an elevator, there was rooms and turns and this and that. Was actually a subscriber and literally was fangirling so hard, and they were even saying it, and it was just, it was such a vibe. And they seemed like someone that I would like hang out with. Like you could totally tell they're a lesbian, like the whole nine. Like someone I would literally hang out with. So if you're watching this, hi, message me on Instagram. We can hang out and be friends.
Sounds pretty desperate to me.
Watermelon, oh my God, watermelon kisses. So watermelon kisses was something that my ex Feline like came. Okay, so long story short, she was a healthy eater. Okay, like, and things that we would like to do, we would stand in the kitchen and eat little healthy snacks. We would dance in the kitchen. We would just hug each other in the kitchen. We would just, the kitchen was a bonding area, but like in a healthy way, and it was very nice.
So my girlfriend is making the little sign that we got from Five Below. We're actually gonna keep it in the kitchen. Watermelon Kisses is like an inside situation type deal. And then I wrote a poem about it. It's just a little moment. Oh, it's so cute. I love it.
And I was never a watermelon fan. And then one day she was standing there and she was eating watermelon. And she was like, "You want a bite?" And then she like put it in her mouth. And I like took it from her mouth with my mouth. And then it became like a thing that we always did because I was like, fuck, I actually like watermelon. It was like one of those things where it like took me aback. I was like, oh shit. So then it just became a thing where she would always give me like a bite of watermelon out of her mouth. I don't know. And then she looked at me and she goes, "They're watermelon kisses." So we're gonna vlog again. Okay, thank you. This reminds me. Okay, so what I was thinking about doing is still doing my lives, 'cause that's important to me. But every day film, even if it's a minute fucking long, I don't care. It could be 30 seconds long, a minute long, 20 minutes long. Who the hell cares? But do daily what I ate today videos of me on my calorie deficit journey. I don't know where window is. I have no idea. I kind of want to put this like lower type deal. Oh wait, that's way better. What the heck? What have I been doing? Listen, I told Eric. I said, Eric, if podcasts were a thing when we were roommates, we would have had a bomb ass podcast. And he goes, "We could still do one." What reality TV show would you want to be on? It's not a reality TV show, but it's a game show and it's called the 1% Club. I would win.
I'm going to be answering the question of, am I trying to be on my 600-pound life? If 600-pound life offered you a spot on their show, would you accept? Yes. I'm trying to gain weight so I can apply to be on my 600-pound life. Even if I'm not trying to make it to 600 pounds, I will make it to 600 pounds.
When am I moving to my new girlfriend's house? I don't have a new girlfriend, first of all. And if I did, I'm sorry. I like to live by myself, and it's gonna stay that way. So, okay, I'm about to confess something. I don't even want to confess it out loud. So I saw someone today that I thought, in my past life, I would have been like, wow, they're cute. I immediately thought of Emily, right? And I was like, wait, that person isn't cute at all. Because it's like, Emily is so fucking hot. I'm just gonna be 100%. I'm gonna be hundo right now. Mm. And now I'm gonna sit here and be comparing every single person in the future if I ever decide to, you know, if I ever it just sucks because no one's ever gonna compare. I don't know, she's fine as fuck.
Off of him. You're just pissed because you're still in love with your ex.
Okay.
And I could say that. I'm allowed to say that. I don't give a fuck because I'm sure I'm still hot to her too. Have I ever been pegged? What the fuck? Bitch, what?
You didn't actually say no.
Why aren't you on the Lol Cow Live podcast? Well, I was supposed to go on Lol Cow Tech Talk, but like they haven't talked to me about it. Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Anonymous, but I'm not gonna talk about me wiping my fucking ass. Like, where are we right now? Just- my favorite part of today at the hospital. The nurse comes in with a cup. The doctor wants to see if you're pregnant. And then my mom, like right as I was saying that, she was like, she had a hysterectomy. I forgot that I had a full hysterectomy. And then Romeo! Romeo was on the table and then dropped the lamp. Cats are cats, man. But you know what? You gotta love them. Did this break? I actually got this from Emily like a year ago. All right, we're gonna start with Crystal because I'm not gonna say a single good thing about Casey, point blank, pure. Genuine, good soul. Good quality about Destiny. That she wants to be a parent. Beck, good quality, very family oriented. Like family comes first, number one, and I admire that. Celine, good quality, hardworking, the most hardworking. Yeah, hardworking. Erica It is the determination. And make sure you guys let Jordy know that my leg just was in the frame. He's really obsessed with my body. Jordy, like, secretly has a thing for my legs, and that's fine. But like the way that he scopes them out, talk about obsession, talk about desire. Hello, hello. Creep. Address the dickless man comment on Discord. Wait, I'm living the side of the internet would not understand. The side of the internet would not understand. She said she was fingered by a dickless man. This is how I know you guys don't understand. Oh my god. Stinky pigtails. It wasn't about the accident. It was about the fact that it became a very big story in the lolcow universe about Sweet Tea being fingered by a dickless man who then she thought that that wasn't considered cheating because she was just being fingered. It was not about the tragedy. It was about her. You guys drive me crazy, I think. But yeah, I'm not gonna let my bad mood be like tainted by like literal trolls. So that's how easy it is for me to just be like, bye. See you guys later.